Welcome to Matematika. Today we're still going to do linear functions, but by solving equations. The equation that we have here is negative 5 times the quantity of negative 15x minus 12 minus 4x equals 18x plus 7. I'm going to show you a detailed solutions so that since this is a review, you can really understand how you're going to simplify an equation like this. So the first step is you have to simplify both sides of your equation. So I will distribute by multiplying negative 5 times negative 15x. Then negative 5 times negative 12 minus 4x equals 18x plus 7. Okay, let's simplify. Negative 5 times negative 15, that would become 75x. Negative 5 times negative 12, that would be 60. Then minus 4x equals 18x plus 7. Collect like terms. Since we have 2x on the left side, 75 minus 4, that would become 71x plus 60 equals 18x plus 7. So what are we doing right here? We are simplifying each side of the equation. All right. So what's next? We are going to bring the variables to one side and the constants to the other side. So I'll bring the variables. So I subtract 18x on both sides. All right. So this will be cancelled. 71 minus 18, that would become 53x. Bring down 60. Equals 7. Now, bring the constants to the right side. So I have to subtract 60 on both sides. So this will be 53x equals negative 53. In this step right here, I am bringing the variables to one side. And the constants to the other side. That is to the left side and to the right side. Okay? I will move this up. Then we isolate the variable. That means 53 has a coefficient, 53x has a coefficient of 53. Then might as well, I will divide this by 53 on both sides. So x is isolated and x is equals to 1. So this step is isolate. We isolate the variable, and then we simplify. By simplifying, we come up with the answer of x equals -1. That's it. How about if our equation has a fraction? Okay, let's do this. Fraction is, might as well I say, this is somewhat a favorite of the student. When they see fractions, they tend to ignore the problem. So let's have another example. We have x plus 2 over 2 plus x plus 4 over 3 equals 4. Okay. So students will say, wow, this is a fraction. I don't like it. Well, I'm going to show to you two ways. I'll make it simple for you to understand, since this is a review. Okay? Now, by looking at the denominator, one fraction has denominator 2 and the other one has denominator 3. So when we see fractions, the first thing that will come to our mind is to get the least common denominator. So between 2 and 3, we could say 6 as our common denominator. So I will show you the first way how to do it. And next, I'm showing you the fastest way how to do it. Okay? So let's do this. We are going to x plus 2 over 2 plus x plus 4 over 3 equals 4. We're going to multiply both sides with the least common denominator. Okay? Let's simplify. By doing the steps, always simplify your equation on the left side as well on the right side. So let's do this. I'm going to do it step by step. So this is what's going to happen. You have 6 times x plus 2 over 2. Then plus 6 times x plus 4 over 3 equals 4 times 6. That is 24. Now, after doing that, you can, then 6 divided by 2, that can be cancelled out as 3. So you multiply 3 times x, that would be 3x. Then 3 times 2, that would be 6x. That way. Alright? Plus, do the same thing with the second fraction. 6 by 3, that is 2. Then you multiply 2x plus 2 times 4, that is 8, equals 24. Do the next step. So we are simplifying both sides this time. Since you can see similar terms, which is 3x and 2x, you collect, you add 3x plus 2x, that would become 5x. 6 plus 8, that will become 14, equals 24. So what we're doing here, we're doing the first step by simplifying each side. Then we are going to bring the variables to one side and the constants to the other side. So by bringing the variables, the constant, I'm going to bring the constant 14 to the right side. Okay? So I have 5x equals 10. 24 minus 14. Then after doing that, we're going to isolate the variable. By isolating, we have to divide it by 5 to isolate the x. So x is equals to 2. All right? So don't be afraid when you have a variable. When you have a fraction. So try the best way to do it. If you can see the denominator and you can find the least common denominator, this is the way how you can do it and how you can solve the problem. I promised you that I will show you the quickest way how to do it. So I'm going to do this side by side. All right? So when I was a student before, I don't do this stuff on the left side, because when I try to solve things like this, I do it the quickest way. Okay? So I'm going to show you and think about which one you prefer to do. So if you have something like this, I always do cross multiply. So I cross multiply x plus 2 with the denominator of the other fraction. Then I'll do the same thing with the other one. I cross multiply the denominator 2 with the numerator of the other fraction. See? And I just distribute 3x. 3 times 2, that's 6. Plus 2x. 2 times 4, that is 8, equals 4. So collect terms. 3x plus 2x is 5x. 6 plus 8, that's 14. Equals, this is 24. All right, I just saw it. Sorry for that. So this is 24. Okay, so you subtract 5 on both sides. Wait. Subtract 14 on both sides. So I have 5x equals 10. You divide by 5. So x is equals to 2. That's it. I hope you try to figure out which way is a lot faster. And if you want to have the detailed way, you can use the left side. If you want to have the fastest way, you can use the right side. Okay, see you in my next video, everyone.